Hey guys, welcome back to my comfy ass bedroom. I hope you're doing well. If not, I feel for you. Listen, these last 2 weeks have been incredibly difficult for me. I am absolutely exhausted, but I'm here, I'm trying to make things happen, and I'm smiling, so hopefully whatever you're going through, you can just smile through it. I promise all will get better. So today's episode is a result of running the analytics on my channel. A majority of my viewers are actually males. And so it got me wondering, what kind of content are my male viewers looking for? Today's episode is my gift to my male friends, all my homies, things that I've picked up. You guys kind of want to know how to approach women, and I feel for you because as men, you do have to do more of the approach, and that puts you in a very vulnerable position, and women can be quite difficult in that scenario. So I just want to give some advice on things that have worked for me, the approaches that I respond best to, and some tips that could help you the next time you try to shoot your shot. It is important to note that women are on the defensive when we are out. We are approached very frequently. No matter how we look, how we feel, where we are approached every step of the way. And I'm not saying that to sound cocky or full of myself. I'm saying that as a reality. No, we really are. And it's hard for women to identify whether or not someone is doing something out of kindness or someone is doing something because they want something in return. And so, as you can imagine, when you're out in a public setting and a man steps up to you, women immediately put up a guard. And that also comes as a result of the different ways that men approach women. They aren't always the most positive. They aren't always the most respectful. And so women have kind of trained themselves to have a set of responses for every scenario. If you do get to a point of actually talking to her, asking her questions, and she's only giving you a one-word response, probably not the time to try to pour your heart out. But with that being said, shoot your shot and shoot it strong and with confidence. Confidence is key. I can't stress this enough. And when I say confidence, I don't mean cockiness. I mean be self-assured. I mean, if you are funny, tell a joke. If you're not funny, fuck it, like tell a joke anyway. I'd actually find it more endearing, and I'd actually see you as more of a human who understands that good or bad, he's still confident and strong. You ask questions. That's probably the best way to shoot your shot. Shoot your shot, introduce yourself. Then start asking me questions. Ask me things that make me feel comfortable, that put my guard down, that make it seem as though you understand that I am an individual with thoughts, that does things, that has emotions and feelings and ideas. Don't ask me what my sign is. Please don't. That's just the dumbest question. That's such a cheap shot. And I promise you, in turn, I'm not saying this to just be like, ask me everything you want to know about me. Nah, I'm saying this is an easy way to get me to relax and to open up a bit more. And then I'm going to want to know more about you. If I'm with a group of friends, but you still really want to talk to me, come and talk to me. And then introduce yourself to my friends. Get to know them, ask them questions about me. It's better to have more people on your side than just the one. So don't alienate them in an attempt to just isolate me and get to know me. Nah, involve them. Because if anything happens with us, they're still gonna be around. Another pro tip, and I can't stress this enough, please do not be too drunk. Please do not be too under the influence that you are just an entirely different person. Because chances are you're actually not better in that scenario. You do not need liquid courage to come and talk to me. You have all the power in yourself, in your own confidence. Is the light changing on me? I feel like every time I drop gems, God is like, yes, sunlight. You do not need to have liquid courage. You're courageous, you are strong, you are a man. Let me hear you roar. Understand barriers. This is, I can't even stress to you how important this is. Look at this. This right here, this is my bubble right here. If I do not know you, please do not touch me. Please do not step too closely into my bubble and just try to be absorbed into it. It's impenetrable until I say, okay, open up. Please do not touch me. Please do not feel that you are. Like, don't be so confident that you just feel that you can touch me. Understand barriers. Understand why we are so defensive. Men today are encouraged to be strong and be somewhat forceful. And by you coming up to me, not knowing me, touching me, it just seems as though you're trying to apply that force onto me. And I don't appreciate that. I actually find it quite rude that you would assume that you could do that. And so as my first response, I'm going to be quite rude back. And I'm sure you're not going to appreciate that because you didn't necessarily have the intentions of coming across as rude. I don't just walk up to people and start touching them. I don't just walk up to people and like put my hand on their waist and shit. I don't know why some men think that that's okay, but I'm sitting here telling you it's not. So please refrain, yeah? And finally, most importantly, please understand that the outcome, whether good or bad, is a learning experience and should be accepted as such. If you approach me and I decline, please do not get aggressive. Please do not let that bruise your ego so deeply that now you need to try to bruise mine. I have been hit, especially recently, with a lot of men saying, oh, well, you're not that fine anyway. Well, then why the fuck were you talking to me? Like, it just makes me laugh because that isn't even a strong enough comeback. It just makes it seem like I bruised your ego, and I apologize for that, but you shouldn't be coming to me with your ego anyway. You should be coming to me with impenetrable confidence because it's actually and factually there. And so just accept the outcome as a learning experience. If I declined, you gave it your all and I still declined, well then I just didn't see what potential you had and I'm missing out. But that's okay because there's plenty of other women wherever you are, or tomorrow or the next day, and sooner or later you're gonna try that same proper approach and somebody's gonna respond well to it. Look, I understand women are fucking difficult, and today I am being incredibly positive and trying to be as empathetic and understanding as possible. However, I also understand that not every instance is going to go positively. But like I said, if you're confident in yourself and in your strengths and in your weaknesses, and you can allow yourself to be vulnerable and come through a space of love and self-assuredness, then whether it ends up being a positive or negative response from the woman of your choice, that's perfectly fine. Either way, you're good. And you just have to come with that mentality of no matter what happens, you're good. Last pointer, don't ask me if I want to be your friend. If I say no, then no, that's it. I'm sorry. No, I don't want to be your friend. You don't even want to be my friend. Come on. What kind of friend are you going to be? The kind that's going to keep asking me about my relationship till you become my shoulder to cry on, till I'm single and then you can swoop in because you're finally able to get out of the friend zone? No. No man looks at a woman at first glance and says, damn, I want to be your friend. You know you don't want to be my friend. Stop it. Get out of here. I hope that this episode helped you guys quite a bit. Ladies, if I said anything that you want to elaborate a bit more on, please do so in the comments below. If there's anything that I missed, please add it in the comments below. Men, if I was too harsh on you, or if there's just something that you want me to elaborate on a bit more, please do so. Ask me in the comments below. See how I want you guys to get more engaged? Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Have a wonderful, beautiful day. Light and love to all of you guys. Thank you again for joining me. Come back really soon. I should have another episode for you in a week's time. And if not, don't judge me. Shit's going on. Shit's getting lit. You guys, I can't wait to share with you. Follow me on social if you want to keep up. I hope everything is going great for you. Bye. Thank you so much for joining. Talk to you soon.